Time to begin our lunchtime soap lineup now on UK Gold with Crossroads, where Reg Lamont renews an acquaintanceship with a woman from the past.
Sydney, do you by any chance happen to have an Ordnance Survey map of the district?
Yeah. Got one somewhere. See that, Mary? Yeah, it is.
Thank you. Oh, yes, she is quite right. It is a bit stuck out in the wild, isn't it?
Where's that?
Grange Farm.
Oh, Mr. Sadler.
Yeah, do you know it?
Yeah, went there once to tow him in. He was bogged down. Took 2 Land Rovers to get us out.
Find it again, could you?
I dare say.
Good.
Why,
Well, he wants his car serviced.
Yeah, but he always brings it in.
Ah, he used to bring it in. Now you will go and fetch it. One of you will drive it in, and the same on the return journey.
But that ties up 2 mechanics all day.
C'est la vie, Sydney.
Yeah, but where's the money in that? You can't be making a cent.
It's all part of the new service we are going to offer to customers who find it difficult to get their cars in here. And as you 2 fellas seem to have a love of the countryside, I thought tomorrow you can put it to the test.
You going to do all this for nothing, then?
Yeah.
And how long are you going to keep that up?
For as long as it takes. And if anybody should think it's starting up in competition, they will stand as much chance of making a living as a bespoke tailor in a nudist colony. And ask Sharon to put those out with the monthly accounts.
He's bluffing. Can you see Reg Lamont throwing money down the drain like that?
No way.
Don't make me laugh. Uh-huh.
What's up?
This deal he was just talking about, look, it's in black and white. He's had leaflets printed about it.
Well, hello.
Good evening.
It has been a long time.
Something less than 24 hours is a long time for you.
According to Richard, you'll make me feel as though it has been.
You discussed me with him over dinner last night.
Yes. And he predicted that you would pad past me silently all day and not ask if I wanted my usual table for 1, in case I said no for 2.
I don't like this conversation one little bit. I have blundered and I'm now paying the price.
Blundered in what way?
I have let slip my feelings for you, something I've never done with a woman before.
I bet you say that to all of them.
No, I don't.
Well, you should. It's an old hope, but quite a good one, if the fish are friendly.
Having dined with the greatest angler in Birmingham last night, would you care to dine somewhere else with me?
When?
Tonight.
But you're on duty tonight. You're dressed for it and you're wielding your menu.
Then I shall get off duty. See you in 10 minutes.
But I didn't say I'd come. Yet.
Oh, what's it all mean, then?
Well, it means he puts the kibosh on our little business idea, doesn't it?
What?
He's taken all our customers.
Oh, he ain't.
Well, who's going to come to us when he'll do it for nothing?
What, some of them don't know, do they?
Yeah, but a word like that goes around quick, believe me.
Well, we still got the van.
Yeah, we'll have to unload that for you.
Huh?
Stick it back in the auction.
Yeah, you may lose a few quid, but there you are. People will think, see, seeing it go through last week, something's wrong with it.
No, I want it.
Huh?
But well, I want to keep it with the name and that. I like it.
Yeah, but what's the good of it without a business to run?
Oh, it might come another time.
Not while Reg Lamont's calling the shots, mate. Look, I know how you feel. We're all in the same boat, building dreams.
Yeah, too honest, that's our trouble.
Huh?
We should have kept stum about it, right? And just left and given our cards in.
It's all my fault, wasn't it?
I'm not blaming you.
Well, Miss Diane finding out about it all.
Forget it.
Ain't there nothing we can do? I mean, does that mean we're going to have to stay here, then?
Well, we have given our notices, then.
Yeah, and that still stands.
But...
Of course, we could always ask for them back again.
But what about if they won't give them us?
Yes. No, she's not here at the moment. What, would you care to tell me what it's all about? I see you. I'll tell her. Ah, Kate. It's Richard Lloyd on the phone. He's coming over here to see you. Something about some missing document from the casino accounts.
Oh. What document?
He and I don't stand around to chat to one another.
No, of course not. Well, I was going to get the gyros ahead, but there's not much point in doing that if he's coming over. Is there anything else pressing?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Right. Good night, David.
Night.
Night, John.
You're up early. What luck. Good night. Well, at least she won't have to worry about what we have to worry about.
And what is that?
Paul Ross. Mind you, he's done us a very good deal on his latest pet passion.
Which is that? Georgina Moran or the cutlery requisition?
Right now, it's the cutlery. Now, this is the quote. And that's what he thinks he can get it down to.
Yeah. On the face of it, not bad.
Well, of course, it all depends on Barbara's figures. And whether we can give him an answer first thing in the morning, when the wreck comes. So, David.
So, what?
So, one of us is going to have to ring Barbara this very moment.
And why should it not be you?
Under normal circumstances, there's no reason at all, but as things stand, she's going to wonder why you didn't ring her. And I'm beginning to wonder if, in fact, you're not a bit frightened of ringing her.
Switchboard. Yes, will you get my wife's hotel in London, please? When they put her on, will you speak to her? Hello? Yes, I did. I see. Well, when will she be? Ah. Yes. Thank you.
What's wrong?
She isn't there. She's never been there. Hadn't arrived.
Oh, David, that's awful.
Seems she doesn't want me to know where she is.
Yes, obviously. Well, I wonder where she can possibly be.
I wish you'd change your mind and come with me. It's still not too late, you know.
No, and of course it's too late.
Yeah, it wouldn't take you 5 minutes to change into your best dress. They'd all be pleased to see it.
Arthur, for the last time, I am not going. And anyway, how could I when you've already written and said that I had a previous engagement? There wouldn't be a place for me at the table.
Yeah, well, we'd squeeze you in somehow.
Oh, no, thank you. That's the last thing I want to be squeezed in, especially by that lot. There, all right?
Yes, Tom.
Now, is there anything else you want?
No.
Get back to me later.
No, I'm all right now. Who are you writing to?
Rose, to thank her for looking after Glenda.
You could have picked up the phone and done that.
Oh, yes. Cost me £2 or £3 for the privilege. You know what Rose is like when she gets on the phone, especially if she's not doing the ringing. This way, I can say all I have to say for the price of a stamp. Fabulous now.
My new shoes?
They're still in the box under the hall table there. And that's another thing. Whatever possessed you to go and buy some new shoes?
Well, I needed a new pair. Now seemed as good a time as any to get them.
Look too small to me.
Rubbish. Same size that I always wear. Good quality, too. Real leather, these are.
Comfortable, are they?
Like a pair of slippers. What time is it?
6:10. You've got over an hour yet, you know. I knew you were getting ready too soon.
Yes, well, I don't like to be late. You know that.
No fear of being late. You know, all you need now is the jelly and custard.
Hey?
You're like a little lad waiting for the Sunday school treat.
And what idiot let you off the hook for the night?
Reg!
None other.
Well, I never.
Now, that's a lie for a start.
What are you doing here?
Oh, you know, a bit of this, bit of that.
I see.
Oh, no, you don't. And how is Ted?
Oh, you know.
Is he with you?
He's in Paris, if you please.
Oh, say no more.
On a business trip, he says.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of it about, you know. God, it's got to be, what? It's got to be 7 years.
Oh, you make me feel old.
Oh, don't talk, Rita. You look marvellous.
Do you really think so?
Yeah, I don't know how you do it.
Oh, a lot of perseverance.
What's in there?
A dry martini.
Right, another one for the lady, please, and I'll have a brandy and soda.
Yes.
And make them large ones.
Naughty.
And bring them over to the table, will you? Come on, let's go sit down. We don't want a proper bar all night. There you go.
Well. Has Jen?
Gone off with the sailor.
Oh, joking.
No. Matter of fact, she's gone off with 142 sailors. She's on a cruise.
Oh, lucky old her.
Whoa, lucky old Ted. Lucky old us.
Oh, you are wicked. Excuse me?
Oh, yeah, come. Put those down on my account, will you?
Yes, of course. You staying here?
Just for a little while, yeah.
Handy. Oh, you're meeting someone?
My son.
Never is.
It is, it truly is. Linda Nolan, Ashley, my son.
How'd you do?
Hello.
Last time I saw you, you were in short trousers.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, you remember Ted, don't you, Ted Nolan?
No.
Yes, you... Come on, he had that white roller, the only one in Harcourt Street.
No, still don't remember him.
What
about him?
Well, this is his missus.
I see. Oh.
I've known your dad for years.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, we just bumped into each other.
Wasn't that a coincidence?
Wasn't it just?
So what are you having?
Not for me.
Oh, come on, has she got time for a quick one?
No, Sharon's waiting.
Oh, well, we can't have that, can we?
I thought I'd give you a lift over. Huh?
I'll give it a miss tonight.
Look, if it's because of me...
No, it's got nothing to do with that, honest. It's just I've got a couple of problems at the garage. You are, Sharon. Ash, I've had it up to here.
OK, fair enough. I'll leave you to it, then. Cheerio, Linda. Nice to meet you.
Oh, likewise. You take after your mum, don't you?
Has been said. Right. Cheerio, then.
Sure. Yeah, I'll give you a buzz.
All right.
OK.
Yeah, do that.
Bye.
Nice lad. Ashley.
Yeah, listen, why don't you and I get a taxi and take a little drive out of the country, have a quiet meal together? How would you feel about that?
There's only one thing wrong with that.
What's that?
There's no need to call a taxi.
Don't tell me he still lets you drive that supercharged roller skate.
XJ6, darling.
Plenty of room to spread yourself, eh?
You don't change a bit, do you?
No. Too late for that. Much too late for that.
Hello, Jill. I expected you earlier. Anyway, I've done the cooking.
As only you can.
Oh. I'm sure no better than you would.
I'm starving.
Are you? What kept you?
Oh, nothing. But, David knows.
What, that I'm here?
No, just that you're not in London. Well, not at your usual hotel, because he rang you there. And aren't you pleased that he rang?
Yes. But whose idea was it? Yours?
Barbara, come on, don't split hairs. Give me a drink.
Oh, Gail. These are personal, but I haven't got any stamps. Do you think you could send them off for me? Yes, of course. Thank you. Good evening, Richard.
Shall we sit down? drink?
No, thank you.
I want that IOU, Mrs. Hamilton.
What IOU?
The IOU that I gave Tony. Oh, come on, you must have found it in his personal papers, and you've hung on to it ever since.
I didn't even know that you gambled at the casino, let alone lost.
I suppose it is just possible that you didn't know that the IOU had nothing to do with gambling. Look, Tony and I got on well, you agree?
Yes.
Did you know that he introduced me to the young girl that I intend to marry? She had a job to go to in Canada. The idea of going out there appealed to me if I could find the right job for myself. Tony lent me the money to go to Canada to look around. That young girl, incidentally, was in the company car the night you told the coroner that you were in. There's no point in walking away from this, Mrs. Hamilton. Please sit down.
What young girl? I didn't even know that...
Whether you ever come to know that young girl, whether the first time you meet her is in a courtroom when she's forced to give evidence against you, can only depend on what action you take now.
Blackmail.
Blackmail by you of me, and me of you. You produce that IOU for me, or I produce the girl to the police.
I can't produce the IOU. And I don't think that you can produce the girl.
No. She wrote this letter. It is extremely private, but I still want you to read it. Note that it is written to me, that it speaks of marriage and of our going to Canada, where my past can't affect my chances. Now go on, read it.
If it says what it says, there's no point in me reading it.
The mistake you made was to remove that IOU from Tony's papers. You felt you could use it, didn't you? To prevent any attempt of mine to prove that you had a part in Tony's death, but I never believed that you had a part in it. All I wanted to do was to stop you producing that IOU to the probate people. I didn't want to pay a debt to a dead man, a debt upon which he would never have foreclosed unless he knew I was in a position to pay. So, although I didn't believe in your guilt, I ensured that other people would believe in it, if I needed them to. That is, if you refused to return my IOU. You know how I'm going to get my hands on that IOU, don't you? That false statement that I tricked you into making in the checkout book for the company car, I have that in my briefcase. Oh, I can go and get it. I can go and get the most damaging evidence anyone can ever produce against you, and I will give it to you, and you can tear it up. If you will go to your chalet and get that IOU for me to tear up. I love this girl, don't you understand? I love teaching. And I'm not going to let you, anyone, read that letter while I'm gone.
Stay with us here on Gold for more soap drama in Erinsborough next, where Beverly fears the worst for her reconciliation with Jim.
Understand that if you haven't got that IOU for me by the time I return, I shan't hesitate to try and help convict you of murder.